Gotta work with what I get. Normally I stream at 11:40. 20 minutes late tonight, but I had a little bit of stuff to do tonight, so. And I believe the night before that I did not stream because I had to work early in the morning the next day, so. You know how it is. You gotta be well rested for work, can't be not putting in 100%. But we're here again, doing this bullshit. Hopefully we can get this done. I have a feeling these doors open, but they didn't, so I'm happy about that. What happened? You failed to obey orders. What were orders? Protective, okay. Now we can run away, right? Health recruit. Now I just gotta regroup with the squad. What up, homies? I got cookies too. Oatmeal chocolate chip. Hold on, thought. Where am I flanking? It said flank left. Ow. Ow. So unfortunately today, working, I cut my hand up pretty bad. Like the palm. Like, you know where that bone that connects to your wrist, like that protrudes a little bit? It's right where your hand like rests when you're using a mouse. Yeah, I kept that to shit. So I've got a band-aid and a piece of tape. So bear with me if my aim is even worse than usual because well, you know. It's gonna be a little harder to aim for me today, so. Or maybe it'll be easier, because the tape makes it slide nicely. Which is always handy. Also, to those wondering why I stream so late at night, it's mostly because I live with my family, meaning that the later I stream, the more peaceful it is in my house. Basically is what it comes down to. The later I stream, the quieter it is, which is nice because my mic seems to pick up everything. I'm sure you guys could hear me bite into that cookie and every time I take a drink from the water bottle. So, until I can figure out how to unsensitize my mic, I suppose. Make it less sensitive, I guess. Because I still want it to be, like, I still want me to be clear and, you know, heard. But at the same time, I'd rather it didn't pick up everything in the background. So until I figure that out, it will be late streaming. Also, you know, I just, it's not that I feel weird streaming, but, you know, as parents do, they don't always agree with your choices in life, and, playing video games for a living is certainly one that, my parents don't agree with, so, you know, it is what it is, though. I still, try my best, so. Especially when I get just completely jerked on in Call of Duty. I'm sure that would make them very proud that I'm getting beat by computers. Putting that honors to good use. You know. Just like every other. But we're here, so. Okay, I honestly thought everybody was dead. Pretty sure I read that quote already. You're just recycling them at this point, Call of Duty. Come on, man. That wasn't great cover, considering the fact that I could see you through it, buddy. One of my headphones just decided to stop working. There we go. I have the box, like, okay, so I have PX22s, which were good at the time, but now are not old, but they're not new. It's not a new headset, right? So as they wear with age, every once in a while I gotta like smack the box that controls all the sound settings a couple times here and there to make sure that I don't know, just that it's connected better. And usually I just cut, you know, just cut straight to my computer, but it's nice being able to have control over game volume, voice volume, and other things all separately. So I like to keep it on just for that. I'll probably just end up buying new ones. Which actually right now, so to solve the dilemma of having to play on my computer, which is what I'm currently playing this on. Could have sworn I saved after this point, but... So, currently the dilemma with playing the games that I'd like to play are that I have a console that I could play them on, Xbox One, PS4, Xbox 360, and probably a PS2 here soon. I'm just gonna go out and rebuy a PS2. They're like 80 bucks. Or no, they're not 80 bucks. Xbox 360 brand new one is $80. Or not brand new. Used Xbox 360 is $80. Because I was looking at it the other day, just in case my other one was not quite working anymore. However, wow, I died there again. I don't think I saved again. However, the problem was just, you know, the Xbox One I can stream from. However, I don't like doing it because as soon as there's a network problem of any kind, it shows that stupid Xbox screen. It's hard to configure settings. If I want to do a co-op, you know, it doesn't record the what's it called? The party volume very well, I've noticed in past streams. So to avoid all that, I've just been holding out to get an Elgato. Excuse me, a capture card. And I'm gonna get one here recently. I'm gonna get one here shortly, so that will like cut that problem in half. I'll set my 360 up next to my computer probably for the time being, so that I can. So after this, it's CoD 2. Then I'll probably plug in my 360 and play CoD 3. After that, I'll be switching to the Xbox One because Modern Warfare Remastered. There's no point in playing Modern Warfare, the original one, when it's the same thing, just looks better as remastered. You know, it's the same game. The single player hasn't changed. So that's probably what I'll do for that. Oh, why did I stop shooting? That's probably what I'll do for that. And then for Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, those will be streamed or recorded, more like, yeah, those will probably be recorded and less streamed. I think I'm going to start doing the co-op game streaming just so that that kind of reduces the editing on my behalf, because right now I record audio and video separately, so to record audio and video separately for a series would be rather difficult, especially with a partner. Why am I not shooting? Why did it... Oh, I ran out of bullets in my MP40? That's rather strange, considering there's MP40s everywhere. Yeah, so just to not deal with the whole ordeal of getting two people's audios linked up instead of just myself, I am going to stream, what's it called, co-op games, and probably record single-player games. So I'm planning on doing Borderlands soon, probably some Left 4 Dead, just Left 4 Dead's for fun. Like, there's not much of a storyline to that, as I've figured out. Call of Duty will be recorded, more than likely, depending on what I'm doing. When we make it to, like, the Black Ops 3 stage, like, when we get to a campaign that I can play multiplayer, we might do it on realistic, co-op sort of thing. But, I highly doubt it. Because realistic sounds like a pain in the dick. But yeah, that's what I've got planned. You know, I'm trying to get into the groove of things as well as get everything going for myself, you know, get a good capture card, get some systems set up, get my desk cleaned off, because right now I have literally shit everywhere, and it's like, well, I gotta clean off just to be able to stream, so. But once all that's done, then I will I will be on my way to becoming, maybe not good at this, but proficient. And, that's all I can really hope for. It's proficiency in what you like doing. So yeah, that's just what I got coming up. I hope you guys will like that. I guess I'll find out if you don't. Hopefully. And yeah, just want to let you guys know. I have very few bullets left, and I am wasting them by not hitting these shots. Especially with the Mosin, since I actually like the... Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter what I like, I'm dead. Take another bite of my cookie. Oh, I saved here, not bad. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Hopefully I can get that set up rather shortly, because Call of Duty 2, the whole reason I die, at least the whole reason I think I die a lot, it's probably because I suck. But health bar system in Call of Duty, to be honest, didn't even know it was a thing until I started playing this Call of Duty. I didn't know Call of Duty ever had a health bar system. But the health bar system throws me off, especially when I'm playing Call of Duty, because I think, oh, you know, I'll crouch behind cover and I'll regen health. It doesn't happen in this game. And there's a lot of times you are unable to find a health pack, so that makes it difficult in that sense as well. But Call of Duty 2, one of my favorite Call of Duties, that and Big Red 1, which I'll probably just buy a new PlayStation 2, because how much can a PlayStation 2 cost, right? Well, not new. I'd probably get it at a pawn shop or some shit, because I don't actually know where I'd find one of those easily. But, you know, with a capture card, that makes all that possible, so that's why the last couple of days I haven't been on, because I've been working my ass off trying to die over and over again in a video game for your guys' entertainment. Hopefully it goes better. Holy moly.
While our forces keep them occupied, we'll slaughter them from within!
Wow, that's dark. I feel like I'm hitting them, but I really have no idea. Okay, you guys are gonna need to move. MP44s everywhere, and I don't like MP44s, but just give them to me. They might not be that bad in this game, but Modern Warfare Remastered. Holy balls. That gun is like what I think of when I think of the MP44. Huh. No bueno. That was just probably my shitty shooting. But I'm gonna blame the gun anyways. Wow. I was shooting right at him. I don't get the whole, I've been shot by an MP40, let me just get back up thing. Like, that bewilders me. Also, the fact that you're gonna walk in front of me, private, whatever the fuck your name is, bewilders me even more. I'm just gonna shoot these last two shots. Screw it.
We'll slaughter them from within!
Oh shit. Did that hit him? Those shots never hit them. I was gonna say, those shots never hit them. Did that kill him? Oh my god. I was just like stupid there for a second. I couldn't pick it up. I know he comes out of the door, and so I'm just gonna do this. Was there another one in there? That's the real question. Yes. I love how I played that like literally 30 seconds ago, and I still can't remember whether or not there was another person in there. That's great. As soon as I go down these stairs, they're gonna start shooting at me, watch. Yep. Oh, those are friendlies. Those aren't. Alrighty. Oh shit, I stood all the way up. That's not what I wanted to do. Get the Panzerfaust and destroy the tank. I'm gonna die for this. Yep. My man, I knew I was going to. Alright, now that I have more knowledge of what's going down, I think that other one bounced off the tank and came back at me. So, better safe than sorry. I'm just gonna run away from it. Let's just save right here. Oh, that killed me, didn't it? I thought I was safe. Oh, I clicked continue one too many times, I guess. That was just me being bad. I didn't blow it up, did it? See, the thing that always gets me is when I'm trying to pick it up because I'm looking right at it and it says F and I mash F and I never fucking get it. That's the problem I always have with that shit, is I don't get the gun when I press F on it. No, I want this back. Kinda really wish I had a Mosin-Nagant, but TIL can't jump over sandbags. Oh, I'm probably not supposed to go that way. Oh, duh. He's waving that thing around like an machine. Good pep talk. What are we doing now? Okay. Again, I have been moved. This time I've been separated from my friends. RIP. Hold on, my bandage falling off. Alright, there's been a huge German armored offensive at... So far we have been able to blunt the attacks, but the enemy has bloodied our noses on more than one occasion. There has been a shortage of tank crew members, so they have been combining infantry ranks for those who have served with distinction. I'm not sure that a transfer to the 5th Guards Tank Army could be considered a reward for your good service. I only hope that I can rejoin my comrades soon. Yari.
Attention! Listen up!
Oh, another tank.
Germans are retreating, but we have to stop them before they reach the river Seine. There is no time.
It's crazy, back then, this is considered an expansion for Call of Duty 1. I bet you this game didn't cost $60. Like, I'm not completely clear on whether or not this was like a DLC for a game or another game, but back then games weren't $69.99 brand new, or if you live in Canada, $89.99 brand new, which is what they are nowadays. And now, Infinite Warfare just came out. I'm gonna rip on them right now because Infinite Warfare just came out. Well, not just came out, it came out in November 2016, and with it, everyone was very happy to have received Modern Warfare Remastered, which I was excited about in the beginning. However, now I'm hearing that we need to pay $15 for a map pack of 4 maps. Map pack of 4 maps. Isn't that great? So, on top of not only having to pay for the DLC that just came out recently for Infinite Warfare, if you want to be able to play the new Zombies map, which I enjoy Zombies, and that game is not bad in my opinion, so I would normally buy the DLC for it, or I would buy the Season Pass. However, even from what I understand, even if you have the Season Pass for Modern Warfare, you will still be paying for that DLC package, which is bullshit. Like, I don't know if there is a Season Pass for Modern Warfare. I'm pretty sure there isn't, which is why I would think that paying for the Season Pass for Infinite Warfare would be this equivalent. However, it seems that they're going to charge us $15 a DLC of 4 map packs for Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, I can understand I can't understand $15 for a DLC. But, regardless of that, that's what they are. You know, there's no amount of complaining that's going to change it. Activision is stealing our money, and that's what they're going to do. However, the fact that you don't get it included, and don't even have the ability to buy a Season Pass, is what ticks me off. That is some bullshit. Like, they are sucking all of our money away at this point. And the worst part is, I'm also a frequent Destiny player, which is now run by Activision as well instead of just Bungie. They should have just let Bungie run it, but no, Activision always needs a piece of the cake. So get this, Bungie is releasing another update. This one is supposedly going to be free. Now, I'll believe that when I fucking see it. But every other DLC for Destiny was $50. That is pretty near a brand new game. That is insanity. So if you do the math, there was what, 4 DLCs for Bungie, or for Destiny. So not only do you pay the $89.99 for a brand new game, we also had to pay 3 or 4 times $50. Comes out to almost $300 for the game. You can buy the game now in a package with I believe Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered for like $150. Like, why that doesn't reward you for being a pre-order? That doesn't reward you for being a loyal fan. That fucks you sideways for being a loyal fan. That fucks you right in the asshole for being somebody that wants to play Destiny. For somebody that's enjoying each Destiny pack. Now, I'm not even sure if there was a Season Pass for Destiny. Usually I buy Season Passes for games, so if there was one for that, it somehow slipped past me. But I am more than sure, like I am more than 70% sure that there was not a Season Pass for Destiny. And that pisses me off because now they're releasing one free DLC. Sure, great, fine. Like, bravo, Destiny. They're also releasing another game by September, which Activision told them specifically, if you do not release this game by a certain date, we are going to own half of your company. And that wasn't like a threat or any bullshit. Like, that's a legitimate threat that Bungie is receiving from Activision. Like, in their terms and conditions, if you do not release this game by our specified date, we will own you. Meaning that Destiny is going to come out either broken, unfinished, or it's going to be chopped into so many little DLC pieces that we'll be fucked yet again by having to pay $50 for every DLC. Like, Activision is getting to the point where it's give us all of your money or you're not going to have a good time playing our video games. And Destiny is the perfect example of that, because if you didn't buy the DLCs for Destiny, you could not continue playing the game. You could, however, you would not get the latest guns. Sometimes you wouldn't even be able to unlock the latest gear. You couldn't get to the required, like the light level they have in Destiny. If you're familiar with Destiny, they had a gear score of such, meaning the higher your gear score was, the more damage you would do in strikes and missions and such of that, which is something they also limited. They would release 5 or 6 new missions and 4 or 5 new maps. Understandable DLC. Release it for $20. It's a good DLC. It's a downloadable content package that should be released for $15. $20 at most. You charging me $50 for not even 3 days of gameplay is the most absurd thing I have ever heard in my life. That is fucking ridiculous. Like, regardless, you know, I'm gonna say all this shit and I'm still gonna go out and buy the games, but it is unfucking real how much they are really just shoving it in our asshole. Like, they're just basically rubbing it in our face right now that, hey, we're gonna put out a game and you're gonna buy it just because. Like, at this point, there isn't even really like, I can't think of one good reason why I would buy Destiny 2. I don't even enjoy Destiny 1 that much. It's just a game that I can play socially with a lot of my friends, which is why I keep it around. But at this point, it's like, is it even worth it to play that? I could go out and buy all 3 of those friends that are playing Destiny with me. I could go out and buy not a new game, but a pre-used a new game. So like a game that came out 2 months ago, people are selling off. I can go buy it for $69.99 for each of my friends, and it will, if they release the DLC the same way that they release this one, it will be about the same amount in the end, which is fucking absurd. It's insane. And Destiny wants to have what was that? Their 10-year. Excuse me, their 10-year plan with Activision or some bullshit. Like, they want to keep their franchise going for 10 years. So, if you think about that, how long has Destiny been out? 3 years now, probably? About 3 years, right? So in 3 years, they were making $300 off each person. Meaning, $100 a year. Which, you know, Call of Duty probably gets about that much too. Which yeah, I mean, okay. In Canada, $89.99 a year for a new Call of Duty comes out to about $92. No, maybe $95. I don't remember how much it is with tax. I don't remember exactly what taxes specify for video games. That's about $100. But if they release Destiny on top of that, because Activision is now taking over Destiny, they're making $200 a year plus on each one of those people. Think of how many people buy Call of Duty. Like, there's millions and millions and millions and millions of people everywhere that buy Call of Duty each year. And that's not including them fucking you for the extra $50 you need for a season pass, or the extra almost $60 you get, or around $70 if you don't buy the season pass but you buy them individually. Like, Activision is making enough money at this point that they could just fucking throw anything at us and we'd have to buy it. Or some of us would feel obligated to buy it. They'd be like, well, it's the new Call of Duty, you know, gotta buy it. And they're just throwing shit products at us year after year after year and just milking us for money, and it's fucking ridiculous. It's like, holy ball sacking tins, like, holy ball sack noodles, dude. It's insane. Anyways, rant over about that. That's, it's crazy. It's strange to not see. I've also heard that there may or may not be a new Assassin's Creed this year. Was it a new Assassin's Creed, or was it a new Splinter Cell that there might not be this year? I don't remember. I think it might have been Assassin's Creed. Which, oh, excuse me, in one sense is kind of surprising to me, because they usually released an Assassin's Creed I think it was every year. But lately the quality, in my opinion at least, of Assassin's Creed has dipped. And I think a lot of people have seen that. And whether or not that's actually the reason that they are going to stop it for a year, or supposedly are going to stop it for a year, if that is actually the reason, that's amazing. Like, finally a game company is owning up and being like, yeah, you know what, the fans didn't like it, let's put more effort into this. And GTA is a perfect example of that. GTA is, how old is GTA 5 now? Must be 3 or 4 years at this point, right? They release DLC for free, right? They have their little shark cards that you can buy for extra money, which I'll admit I am guilty of buying. I've bought a $10 one $10 one, just because, you know, it was like, buy the shark card now and we'll give you 50% of whatever money you paid for free. So I ended up getting $1 million for $10, which at this point in the game, $1 million doesn't do a lot. But at the same time, it's better than nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you might as well. But every DLC or add-on that has been added to GTA has been free. You are not obliged to pay for anything you don't feel like you need it because you need to have the latest weapons. You don't feel like you're behind if you don't have it. It's just, hey, you know, we have quick ways of giving you money if you want it. If you don't need it, you know? There's easy ways that you can make money as well. And that's awesome. Like, if every game could mimic the GTA mentality, that would be amazing. As well as, what other game does that? Overwatch does that. They do it in a different way though, and this is an Activision Blizzard game. So Activision is like, they're on the right track. They could get to that point of not, remember when I said rant over? Yeah. They could get to that point of not charging you overly for games and DLCs like that, because Overwatch, DLC is free, new maps are free, new characters are free. But hey, you want to make your characters look cool? You can spend some money on cases. And even if you don't want to spend money on cases, you don't have to, because you can still get them for relatively free just playing the game. Oh wow, we beat the level. Look at that.
I am honored to call you my comrades.
Apparently all you have to do is rant about video games. But yeah, GTA and Overwatch, they're doing DLC right. Like, they're doing it like, hey, it's free, but if you want to just have a little bit extra, it's not going to put you ahead, it's only going to put you ahead in your own mind. Like, it's only going to put you ahead in your playing, let's say, experience. Because even then, the only thing it's putting ahead is you, and it's not putting you ahead of anybody else, because they can get to the same point. It's just like speeding along the process, basically. Which is amazing. But $15 for a map pack that gives you 4 maps? That's not amazing, Call of Duty. That's not a good move, Activision. That's fucked. Holy cow, still Russian. Okay. We finally reached Kharkov. Thankfully, the 5th God's tank army was reinforced, and I was able to rejoin my comrades on the battleground. We've been attached to a large force that has amassed on the edge of the city. Today we reclaim Kharkov for Mother Russia. We are to move as quickly as possible and capture the train station so that our comrades may arrive and reinforce the strike force. Okay. Vasily and Sergeant Anton have a grim look on their faces that is very unnerving. Perhaps they know something I don't. Yuri.
Advance! Advance! No stopping! Don't fall back!
No stopping. Okay. Where are we going, fam? Already taking damage. Good start. Oh, it's an SVT. I was like, I remember the Molson sights being different. That's because this isn't a Molson. It's an SVT.
Keep them pinned down!
I feel like they're keeping us paid down.
Don't let up!
What am I doing here? Assault the town. Can I just stand here and eat a cookie?
Keep firing!
Because that's what I prefer to do.
Keep firing!
Firing at what? I was gonna say, I hear trucks.
Forward! Advance!
They're friendly. Objectives updated. Assault the town. They don't look very updated to me. Let's grab an MP40. It's always nice to have an automatic weapon. The game that I am excited for, and hopefully, so I don't want to promise anything, and I don't even really want to say it if I'm not going to do it, because then that's just, you know, me throwing things out there that aren't ever going to happen. I might be disappointed, somebody might be disappointed, me again, probably my mother, she's already disappointed in what I do. There's a lot of games that have come out recently, not new, but recently, that I'd love to get. So like, Ghost Recon Wildlands, played the beta, the beta. Played the beta. So, extremely fun with friends. That game is a game that if you have friends to play with, you will have a good time playing. I did not play a lot of it solo, but it looked like one of those kinds of games that my playstyle, I would get sick of very quickly if I did not have someone to play with. Mostly because it seems not repetitive, but not at all. I don't know. It's not that the game isn't rewarding, just it doesn't feel interesting to me. At least from a solo standpoint, it is a game made for multiplayer, and that's exactly how I'd like to experience it. Great game when I was playing it during the beta. It was amazing. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. However, yeah, like I said, not a game that I would play single player, so still up for debate on whether or not I want to buy it. Another game is Horizon Zero Dawn. Game looks amazing. I'm getting that regardless. That game looks amazing. Wow. I recently got For Honor. I played through the campaign. That was a lot of fun. I want to do that co-op, maybe with a buddy of mine. Bring him in and we can wreck some foos on there. Maybe do some duos, stuff like that. Just for funs, you know. Other than that, those were the only games on my horizon. I made it seem like there was a lot more, but there wasn't. I'm dead. Holy wow, okay. Okay. That's a long ways back. I'm hoping to play through Borderlands as well. Borderlands is a game that I enjoyed. Sorry. Eating these oatmeal chocolate chip cookies and the oatmeal is getting stuck in my throat. Ran out of water. Private team. Borderlands, so first and second one are both backwards compatible on Xbox One. Amazing. Streamable. Great. The Assassin's Creed series, I really want to do that. Mostly because, for one thing, not great multiplayer, great single player. I never really delved into multiplayer, so maybe I'll try that out. But, great single player games. Had a lot of fun with the story. Left earphone kind of, there again. Okay, there you go. You know. Been a long time since I played the first one. Brotherhood was probably my favorite. But it's been, like I said, been a long time since I played the first one, so I'd love to go back and do that. Those are also backwards compatible, so awesome. However, just for the sheer fact that, like I said, I live with my family, Xbox One stays in the living room. That's fine. Won't be hulking the Elgato up to the Xbox One. Basically where I was going with that. So, by that logic, I will probably be playing, what's it called? Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, 3, those will all be on the Xbox 360. I'd like them to be on the Xbox One, however, I don't think the quality will change that much from... Ooh, a Molson. Nope, I don't want the Molson. I don't think the quality will change all too much from me playing it on the 360 to me playing it on the Xbox One, so it's not a huge priority to get it done on the one. Possible, I'd like to, but like I said, not a huge priority, not a big deal to me. More than likely we'll be buying my own Xbox just so that I don't bother. My little brother enjoys playing the Xbox 360, so I'm not going to take that away from him. I'll let him do him, you know. I'm not going to cut in on like what he's doing just so that I can record. Like I said, family comes first, so most often. That's why I schedule my time that I do things around them. So that's why I was looking at. That's why the price for Xbox 360 came up in my head when I was thinking of a PS2, because that is the game console I'd probably be buying myself. I'll put it right underneath my monitor here. I've got to do a monitor setup so I can have one capturing and one playing, and you know, all the details and whatnot. Did I not do what I was supposed to do? Guess not. Yep, so that'll be the 360. PS2, we'll plug that in, play right on I'm Dead. Play right on... Wait, did I die here last time too? Yeah, I did, right? That's why I had to go all the way back. So, PS2, I'll have to look into, because like I said, PS2 is a lot different to... okay. It's going to be a lot, not difficult per se, but it might prove to be a challenge. I can't go to my local GameStop and buy a PS2, is what I'm getting at. Like, my local GameStop will more than likely not have a PS2 for sale. However, my local GameStop will have an Xbox 360 for sale. And the other thing with capturing on an Xbox One is the Elgato capture card that I have coming. Because I ordered on Amazon, the Elgato capture card that I have coming only supports up to 30 FPS, which, you know, things in 60 FPS are prettier. But to my knowledge, the 360 and the Xbox One to my knowledge is 60 FPS. The 360 to my knowledge is like 35 or like 40 or something like that, so it's not even a full 60. So recording at 30 FPS won't be too much of a problem anyways, considering the game system would be running around there. So that was my thoughts on that. But like I said, just to have an Elgato would be nice. Just you know, it makes less. So like the whole idea of me playing everything on my computer, that'd be awesome if I had a computer that could handle it, which I do not. So that's like a constraint that I have to work past, and the only way to do so is either buy a new $1,000 or something computer, or just fucking buy an Elgato, which is $160. So, not being cheap, it's using the money that I have. Like I said, I work pretty hard to get to the 160 bucks. I don't have a regular job, so I gotta do what I can to make money. Selling my body, you know, this, that, and the other. So, you know, so buying the Elgato was the best use of my money. I could have continued working and saving up and buy a $3,000 computer, or I can buy the Elgato and then work just a little bit harder and just a little bit longer and then buy a better computer. You know what I mean? Like, it all happens in turn. I can't do everything at the same time, especially not with the constraints that I am given. Wow. I thought he was a friendly, but he might have shot me. I know I got blown up. That's for sure. I'm going to have a time constraint shortly, as well as military. For those that don't know, I am in the process of joining the military. However slow that may be, Canadian military doesn't seem to... Okay, I guess I just gotta jump in. Canadian military does not seem to be very... what's the word? Forthright about my application process. So, okay, he runs out the door. I kinda... Stupid second headphone. I kinda figured the guy out there was dead, but I guess not. They're not forthright with my application, or the process, or the... God damn it, or the state that it is in currently, so I do not know where I am in the application process. However, I know that I have completed my interview, and I have completed all of the above, meaning that the only thing I have left to do now is boot camp. So, come springtime, that is more than likely when that will happen, meaning that there will be a large pause in this gameplay, in everything that happens on my channel and everything that happens on Twitch. I want to give everybody like major forewarning on that, because boot camp is 3.5 months long, and specialty training after that is 2.5 months long. So this channel may be dead for another year. Like my YouTube channel had a time in which there was no videos posted on it for an entire year. That may be the case again, depending on what happens. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with what's going to happen, and with that it means that I will be waiting to see what is going to happen. So, you know, heads up, this channel may be completely inactive for a year or more, or 6 to 8 months or less. Don't know what's gonna happen with that. But oh, excuse me. This building kind of crashed, the one that I was standing in. Hopefully I can keep everything together. I can you know, I can make that my full-time job and kind of do this on the side. Depending on what happens with this, this might become my full-time job. However, I'd prefer not to do that. Everybody's dream is to play video games for a living, but you know, I want to be able to do things after I become irrelevant on the internet. That's always my biggest worry, like, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? And like, let's say I pick up, and one of my favorite YouTubers to watch is, you know, channel plug. I love watching Carol's. His videos are hilarious, and I get a lot of inspiration for watching them from him and Jehovah and the rest of the crew and whatnot. If I ever got to their point of being able to live off of doing YouTube, that'd be amazing, but I don't think that I would make that my full-time job. Just because of the fact that I like to be secure in where I am in life, and doing YouTube, no matter how popular you are, no matter how in you are, eventually you are not going to be. And where in the military I can work until I'm 65, and a lot of YouTubers nowadays, you know, they're not young chaps. They're not they're not young people, like they're in their 30s and whatnot. I want to have another 30 plus years after that of being financially stable, of being you know, not having to worry about what I'm going to do for money, and not having any applicable skills or not having any job experience, because if I come out of the military for what I'm going in for, I will have plenty of work experience, plenty of job experience. There won't be anything that I need to worry about. I will always be financially stable if I do that. So YouTube, for me, will never become a full-time job, and I'm perfectly happy with that. Right now it's just a hobby, and I enjoy doing it, and that's what matters most, so I'm going to continue doing it. But, like I said, the whole reason I started this conversation, this channel might die for like a year. It might just go away again. And there's not much I can do about that. So just heads up now. I may go MIA for a year and a half. Holy shit, he's got a Panzer. I might go MIA for a year and a half because I'll be in boot camp, or I'll be you know, I'll be preoccupied with other things, and I won't be able to do it. But if you follow me on Twitter, or if you follow me on YouTube, I hopefully will be able to put out periodic. Wow, that didn't go at all where I aimed it. I'll hopefully be able to put out periodic updates on what is going on. I don't see a Panzer anywhere, and you know, so as long as you follow along with that, you know, you should be good. Like, I'm not gonna just all of a sudden be back one day and be like, yeah, I'm back, and then just pick up. Like, hopefully there will be continuation of some sorts throughout the time that I am gone. That is my hope. Whether or not that happens is, you know, yet to be seen. Mostly because I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, it's a mystery as of right now. It's kind of stressing me out, if I'm gonna be honest. You know, like I said, I want to be financially stable. I want to be able to have my own residence as such, and currently, with no full-time job, no assured work, that is not possible. And you know, I'm not gonna push my way into YouTube and try to make that a full-time job instead of just leaving it as a hobby, is what I enjoy doing. So that's just my thoughts on that. I'm gonna try to keep it, you know, I'm still gonna try to do things like professionally, I'm still going to try to do things to the best of my ability. It's not just I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to post, randomly, and I'm not going to have a schedule, and I'm just going to, do whatever. I'm still going to try to have a schedule. Like I said, I'm probably going to stream around the same time from now on, 11:30ish. However, if I have a work night, it will be earlier due to the fact that, wake up, go to sleep early, you wake up early, Gotta keep it, together, especially when you're working. You don't want to be tired throughout the day. So that's just that. So anyways, I've talked about everything except for this game, and it's been going really well. I haven't been paying attention really. I've just been kind of shooting people, and it seems like that's what I need to do, because as long as I don't pay attention, I can shoot people really well apparently. That sounds horrible, like school shooting horrible, but don't worry about it. So what do I need to do? Attack, assault the town? Huh. Sorry. I'm curious to see what games come out this year. Battlefield 1 came out last year. What was it? October? Was it October? Ooh, I'm trying to think. I don't remember when it came out. It came out last year, fall to winter, early. It was definitely not early 2017. It didn't come out this year. It was definitely late 2016. I'm really excited to see what the next Call of Duty is, because personally I don't enjoy Battlefield 1. I know everyone's like, oh, but it's World War II, or it's World War 1, it's like old style. That's what everybody wants Call of Duty and Battlefield to go back to. They went too far back for my taste. I know that sounds whiny as shit, like, oh, first you want them to go forwards and now they've gone first you want them to go back, now they've gone too far back. I didn't want them to go back. I just wanted them to do modern warfare. Do what's happening now, do what's happening a little bit in the future. I don't want to fly around on a jetpack. That's not me. I don't want to do that. Titanfall, amazing game, love it. I don't like it in Call of Duty, it's not me. Screw off with your minigun, bro. I just, that's not what I enjoy in Call of Duty. So hearing that they will go back to a somewhat different Civil War type scenario would be awesome, as long as I don't need to spend 15 minutes reloading my gun. But Battlefield, assist Antonov with clearing of the buildings. Battlefield, don't go that far back. You don't need to do it. You were good. Battlefield 4 was amazing. Hardline was... Hardline had too much of a Call of Duty feel for my taste. It seemed like Hardline was trying very, very hard to compete with Call of Duty that year. I didn't like that. Call of Duty, I like Call of Duty sometimes, like I said, sometimes. I like Call of Duty franchise as the Call of Duty franchise, and I like the Battlefield franchise as the Battlefield franchise. I don't compare the two because they're not the same game. A lot of people are like, Battlefield's better, Call of Duty is better. I don't, personally, I like both of them. They both have their own reasons to like them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never gonna say Battlefield's better for this, this, and this, and Call of Duty's better for this, this, and this, because they are both better for those reasons, but that does not make them better than the other game, because the other game does not share the same, like the same characteristics. But that year, Battlefield Hardline was a Call of Duty with bigger maps. Essentially is what I felt like that year's Battlefield Hardline. Didn't enjoy that. That was not what I wanted Battlefield to be that year. And I feel like a lot of people shared the same mentality with me on that. However, I can still play the game. I try my best to play games to the point of where I'm not bad at them, but I'm not good at them. Just because, the default excuse is you don't like a game because you're not good at it. Well, I might not be good at it, but I'm not bad at it, so I can still dislike the game. That's my main thing. If as long as I'm A-okay at the game, as long as you can hold your own, then you can have every right to dislike the game. And you know what? Even if you're bad at the game, you can have every right to dislike the game. And maybe if you dislike the game just because you're bad at the game, I'm fine with that too. I don't give a shit. Because if you don't like the game, don't play the game. That's how it works, right? But this year's Call of Duty, supposedly boots on the ground, super excited for that. That would be awesome. That'd be just what everybody was looking for. Every Battlefield is boots on the ground, so I don't need to be excited about Battlefield, but I am, because I'm hoping it will be better than Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 to me felt not incomplete, but it didn't feel like a Battlefield game. A lot of the guns, your gun choices, very limited. Your gameplay, very limited by the fact that, you know, it's World War I, so things were limited then. However, that did not increase the enjoyment for me, rather it decreased it. Battlefield 4 was by far my favorite Battlefield. Battlefield 3, I played the shit out of it. Like, I used the mortar. I didn't like what they did to the mortar in Battlefield 4, but the game was still amazing. Like, I could still play that game for hours at a time. Battlefield 1, if I try to play Battlefield 1 for more than an hour at a time, I'm bored out of my mind and I'm just not enjoying myself. Which is never what you want to do with a video game. You always want to have fun playing a video game. So, hopefully the new Call of Duty, the new Battlefield that come out, they're going to be equally as good as their predecessors. And when I say predecessors, I do not mean this year, I mean the years quite far before that. Modern Warfare 2, probably one of my favorite Call of Duties. I didn't enjoy Modern Warfare 3 as much. I know a lot of people shit on Modern Warfare 3. I didn't like Modern Warfare 3 as much. I couldn't even really tell you why. I just did not enjoy the game. Cough cough, getting quickscoped by MSRs while like flying through the air, not enjoyable to me. And I realized that the intervention is the exact same thing with the MSR. No, you're wrong. You are wrong if you say that. It is not the same thing, and I disagree wholeheartedly. Eat my ass. That's all I have to say to you. I just did not enjoy Modern Warfare 3 as much as I enjoyed Modern Warfare 2. So, Modern Warfare 2, when I do Modern Warfare 2, you might even see a multiplayer portion of Modern Warfare 2. You're definitely going to see a Spec Ops, whether I do that co-op or not. You'll definitely see a Spec Ops part of that, because that was by far the Call of Duty I enjoyed the most. Mostly just because of the people that I played with. It was a great co-op game. It was a great... you could just hop on Modern Warfare 2, play some... goddamn it, tank. Play through some Spec Ops missions, and you would have a blast whether you completed them or not. It was amazing. That game had my attention for hours, and Battlefield 4 did the same, and I just want to be able to go back to a Call of Duty or back to a Battlefield that will do the same thing for me. And the last Battlefield, the last Call of Duty have not been able to do that for me. Infinite Warfare I have fun with, but I didn't have nearly as much fun until they came out with the tactical Tactical Team Deathmatch? Basically the Boots on the Grounds playlist. If you don't know, Infinite Warfare released a playlist, not a playlist, a game type in the featured section of their menu. As I'm aware, it is staying, but I don't know what Call of Duty is going to do. I never know what Call of Duty is going to do, obviously releasing $15 map packs. But in my opinion, that game mode is the best one that Call of Duty has to offer, just because I can play Infinite Warfare with all the guns, with all the perks, with all the score streaks, which I love. All of the things are great. I enjoy the gameplay mechanics of that game. I don't enjoy flying around in a jetpack. I don't enjoy that. I can still slide. I can still wall run. I can still do all that stuff. Flying around in a jetpack does not interest me whatsoever. And the fact that they can just cut just that part out of a game mode makes it all the more interesting to me, and I play the shit out of that game mode. That's how I got gold guns. That's how I am pretty near at, what's it called? It's like royalty instead of diamond now. I have one gun away from royalty on Infinite Warfare, and it's because of that game mode. Like, that's the only game mode I played. And that's the only game mode I continue to play because it's the most fun to me. If they can come out with a Call of Duty even, Battlefield, what was it, Battlefield Black Ops 2 was in the future, but I could not fly in a jetpack. Give me that. Give me another Black Ops 2. Don't remaster that shit, just make a game like that. Or give me Advanced Warfare, but without booster packs. Yeah? That's not so hard, right? That's all I want from Call of Duty right now. Anyways, the deeper into the city we go, the worse it gets. Despite the mighty blows struck by our incessant artillery barrages, the Germans managed to ambush us from around every corner. Every inch of the ground we take is paid for with the blood of our comrades. Luckily, Boris, Myasha, and Vasily have been spared such a fate. What happened to Anton? We have been through much together. Oh, excuse me. Our forces are finally nearing at the main square with the armor support still intact. Good thing we need those tanks. I can only imagine what awaits us at the train station. Yuri.
Attack! Move forward!
Attack, attack.
Attack! Attack!
Hey, I have a gun with full ammo. 2 of them for once. So I'm excited to see what we get out of this year's Call of Duty. This year's Battlefield, like I said, I'm not worried about what we're going to get out of it because I'm already confident. I'm confident that the Battlefield game will continue to hold my interest regardless of what happened to this last one. Regardless of that, I am confident that Battlefield will always hold my interest. Call of Duty, not so much. Call of Duty, like, look at me, I'm playing the second one right now. Not even the second one. I'm playing a DLC add-on for the first game that Call of Duty ever made. And I can honestly say I don't enjoy it as much as Infinite Warfare because of the health bar. But I can tell you for damn sure when I start playing Call of Duty 2 that I enjoy that game more than Infinite Warfare by threefold. Like, that's the Call of Duty game that I like. That's the Call of Duty style that I like. Everything from Call of Duty 2 all the way till Modern Warfare 2, amazing games. Those were my favorite. That was my favorite time for Call of Duty. Nowadays, not so much, and it's just sad to say. You know? It's just it doesn't grab my attention, and I'm sure there's a lot of people like me out there. I just pray to Lord Gaben that Lord Activision, they will release a game that everybody wants to play, and they ain't gonna charge us up the ass for it. You know? That's all I want from an Activision product. I want to be able to play the game and not have to pay to play. I mean, that's all anybody can ask for at this point, right? So what's our objectives? Get to the square. I think this may be, if not the last Russian mission, it may be the entire last mission in general, or very close to the end. I feel like we've got a lot of gameplay out of this game, mostly me dying, but I feel like I've put a lot of time into it, even regardless of my death count. You know what I mean? I feel like we've gotten an adequate amount through the game, and that we are nearing completion. But, what do I know? Really? What do you think? I don't know where saves points are, so I'm just going to save as we go. I think that's always a safe bet, as long as I don't save right before I get, or right in enemy fire. Like, I might as well just die right now. Hello? Shoot me, sir. Thank you. I have no health left, and I do not know where health kit is. That is the only downside of this game. If they did not have med picks, oh, there's med packs back there. If there wasn't the requirement of a health bar, then this game would be up there with Call of Duty 2 and all of my favorite Call of Duties. However, the addition of a health bar, making me not be able to regenerate health, whilst more realistic, decreases my gameplay value. Like, just doesn't make me enjoy playing it as much as I probably would. Just because it adds an extra necessity for me. It means that while on one hand, I do need to worry about me being shot, it also adds, well, once you've been shot, are you going to find anything to heal yourself? Are you going to die immediately? Or, you know, like, there's a lot of different extra factors just by adding a health bar. Like, you gotta watch your health bar, you gotta watch when you save, because if you save at an inopportune time, where is he? No, I'm supposed to immediately. If you save it in an inopportune time, you've kind of screwed yourself, just because of the fact that, like, you know, the whole saving when you're at low health. It is what it is. Cover him? Bitch. He's running through an open field of fire.
Ready? To that first fight! Stick with me! Go!
This one?
Johnny, stop while I move to that tank over there! Now!
How am I supposed to cover you, bro?
Okay, Johnny! Your turn! Come join me! I will cover you!
Thanks, M8. Dude, he's pushing me. Quit pushing, bro. Now what, Brisky?
You're almost there! We have to get into that building! Together! Go!
Oh, this building? I feel like I could have run there fairly easily. There's a sniper.
Lisa, go for engineers at once!
Right away, Comrade Sergeant. We need engineers in the southeast corner of the square.
Yuri, cover the engineers until they take their charges! We cannot advance unless they are successful!
Oh shit, this is a different... Oh, it's a scope Mosin. Gotcha. I was like, this is a different sniper than anything we've seen so far. Oh, there's a screenshot. I love how accurate the fucking machine guns are in this game. It's not as bad in this fucking DLC thing or whatever, you know, like this expansion. It's not as bad as in the original Call of Duty, but it's still insanity that they spray across the map. Not even across the map, just like they spray from such a fucking distance and still hit you accurately. Like, it's in no possible way. It's just not possible to shoot from that distance with an MG42 with that amount of accuracy. Like, it's crazy. It's like frustratingly crazy. Like, it's insane. Oops, I did alt tab actually there for a second. It's insane how accurate they are. Like, he's in that building and I'm in that one. Like, I'm across the courtyard. There's no way they could hit me. At least not accurate. Especially when I'm shooting, like, it is not anywhere near that accurate.
Nice work! We have to get moving before they counterattack. We will flank them through the factory. We need to take and hold the train station.
Take and hold the train station.
Bombers!
Uh-oh.
German flak gun over there! We can use it to shoot down their own planes!
What plane? HE-111s. Oh, bombers. It's 6 from me.
Yes, comrade, yes!
Didn't it say 11 in the first play? I feel like I didn't shoot down on 8. But could be this one. 3 left. It was not as difficult as it usually is, and that's very surprising to me. Usually that's a pain in the ass and I die like 17 times. Is that a flamethrower? Yes it is. We'll be trading for that. She got it. Another flamethrower? Nice. Can I have dual flamethrowers, please? Please, can that be a thing? We're supposed to be pushing in here. Oh, okay. They upstairs. I see another one in the top middle of my screen there too. I'll seize you. Oh shit. I did not. I kind of seen that one, but not enough to even think that I could shoot it. See, like, they're not even. The bullets come out like the tip top of their fucking helmets, dude. It's crazy. My grenade's so far away, there's no possible way. I was gonna say, there's no possible way it hurts me, right? No health left. I think I might have hit him in the head there. But who really knows? Wow, that was a quick detonation on a grenade. Oh, sprinted right on by, didn't even see me. Fucking all still up there, bro. Did I get them? They got more health. Oh shit, I'm on fire. I forgot that was a thing. No. I can't pick up their flamethrowers, that's sad. Why is there a panzer here? Why do I suck? Helping destroy all inbound tanks. Can I use this? Stukas. Fuck the Stukas. Oh, I almost got it. I didn't go quite where I thought I was going to. Where are these tanks? Destroy all inbound tanks. They sound like... Oh. Let me just shoot that guy. I am using the 88. See how I sprint. There it is. And I'm dead. Oh, it's gonna be one of those times where it's like, we need you to do this, but we also need you to not get shot by infantry at the same time. Which is always bullshit, because they know good and well you can't do both. I forgot how to climb ladders there for a second. Oh, that's not good. I can't actually... That wasn't great. Let's This Panzer's over here. Let's just hang out here. Maybe I can snipe the, with luck, I'll be able to shoot the tank from here with the Panzers that are directly underneath me. With luck. Holy hell from the benches. Oh shit, there's another... Okay. Yeah, no, I think we should be fine. There's 2 here and 3 over there. 2 med packs there. I'm full health currently. Never mind. Damn. Stan, you really fucking me up. Fucking me up. I don't want to use the idiot. I'm gonna fucking snipe him. Panzers. Another Stuka. So I'm beginning to think that I have to use the 88. Which ain't good for me, because that's where they fucking shoot me all the time. Like that. Oh, okay, he's on top of that building. I see him. Depending on how many more times I die, this might have to be a, you know, quit and resume type thing, and not, you know, keep going until I beat it type thing. Because I'm getting wrecked. No, that's just weird. Shot him right in the hand, that's gotta hurt. They always walk right in front of me as I'm about to shoot. Without fail. Hey, what's up? Nut died. Okay, well, that's the thing. Goddamn, I'm getting wrecked from places I don't even know. And is he on the roof again? Oh, I peeked right here, I was getting shot. No, by that. Okay, fucking not. Alright, one more try. If I don't get it this time, it's gonna have to be a continuation next time, sadly. It's already later than my normal stream time, sadly, because of the time that I started at. My fault to acknowledge this. Yep, looks like we're gonna have to end it here, sadly. I'd like to get past this part because it looks like I'm pretty close to being done what I need to do, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get there just right now, so sorry. I hate cutting it like that, but I'm gonna have to call it quits right here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Look for more content in the future very soon. Hopefully I will be back tomorrow night with more. If we finish early, I might switch to Call of Duty 2. But we will have to see how that's going to work, because I cut these into episodes when I post them on YouTube. Well, I'm cutting it into an episode technically right now. You know what I mean? I'm not going to post Call of Duty 2 and Call of Duty United Offensive in the same video. So, depending on when the stream ends, we might just throw some extra shiz at the end of the stream that just doesn't get uploaded to YouTube. We'll work it out. We'll see what needs to be done and what I will do. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. That's really all that I can hope for with this. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for showing up, for the people that showed up to the stream, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you the real MVP. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.